There are some new Transformers that are going up for pre-order on September 26th. They are based on the War for Cybertron Kingdom, which is
TLDR. They're Beast Wars figures, like which is what everyone's excited about because, like, here's the thing: I never got into Beast Wars. I thought it was weird that they had animals turning into like robots, but a whole lot of people really love it, and I want them to be happy. Like, I think that there's like, that's I feel like anytime anything Beast Wars comes up, like everybody comes out of the woodwork to be like, that show was underrated, to the point where you're like, who didn't like it? Like, who? I mean, me apparently, but like now
I will never get incredulous about a robot not turning into a vehicle. That's a stupid thing to be upset about, right? But for me, Beast Wars sort of aesthetically never really connected with me because I was always like an old school animated guy. That said, the concept of robots,
like in our malformed brains, we were like, a robot turning into a cheetah? That's nonsense. That's incredulous. Anyway, let me watch this 11-foot tall robot turn into a handgun.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. No, but I do want to say, like, when a robot does turn into an animal, it rules. That's great.
No, I think we've reached this point where we're just at peace with things and we're like, it doesn't have to make sense. But when you're like 11 and the world really doesn't make sense, but you're smart enough to try to piece it, you're like, why is Optimus Prime a monkey? Optimus Prime should be a truck. You're like, don't think
who
about
cares?
it.
It's fake. There's space robots. One of them turned into an Xbox. One of them, I think, had an erection or something. And one of them, it doesn't matter.
Like the Dinobots were like, no, that's obvious. They were Stone Age dinosaur robots.
We gave that a pass.
They came out of their hibernation. They looked around and they were like, what machines are here? It's like, oh, they've got dinosaurs, and it's like a bunch of the dinosaurs from different eras, like Cretaceous with the other ones. Jurassic? Like they probably we'll take those shapes, and then they just were like, they went into hibernation for a while, and so they got to hang out with like a Mack truck and a Volkswagen Bug, and like they're illiterate. Like what?
And we were kids, and we were like, a cheetah? That's not a dinosaur. He's too young.
So I'm sorry, Beast Wars fans, for not taking you seriously. We worked through our own issues. Anyway, let's look at these toys.
So here's Cheetor. Look at those thunder thighs. Look at that big paunch. And so
look at that hot cat.
Yeah. This turns into a big man with a whip.
Honestly, we just told you like what specific reasons for why we didn't watch Beast Wars. So I'm sorry we don't know lore, but like this is all right. I remember Cheetor was like a really big transformer, which was confusing because they would be like other animals that are larger than cheetahs, but they would make like smaller toys with them. They're like.
I'm sorry. The toys are great. It's impossible to have a normal human adult conversation about.
We're working through some deep-seated issues we had about the Beast Wars, and I think
we're hot
happy
today. You know, it's like
it's so hot. This one, yeah. So like that was the thing, is they made a cheetah that was the same size as a dinosaur, and they would fight. I think. Like I don't remember.
Look at this. I almost cursed. Look at this dinosaur.
This is
one of the best.
That's a good one. What's his name?
You always wonder.
Megatron? That's Megatron, huh?
This is just T-Rex Megatron. He doesn't even get a cool name because he wants to know who he is. He bought the vanity plates and a worm on his ass no matter who he becomes. What I love about Transformers, especially the Beast ones, is that you never know where the animal's head is going to go. Is it going to become the crotch or the man's head? Here, he just said, no, it's going to be my hand. And so forever, I'm going to be strong, but it's going to be very hard to do things like pick up food and sign checks. Because if you look, his left arm is a tail, and his right arm is the T-Rex's head, which is great. Because you know what I love about this the most is it solves the number one problem that T-Rexes have. They cannot reach things.
No, that's honestly it. They looked at the T-Rex and they're like, this thing kicks ass, but like not its arms. Like everything else is fine. We got to make it into a man robot. Like screw it. We're doing tail and head for the arms.
I agree. And if you love animals, you'll love the next toy, which is a jet.
Oh, it's like what, Galvatron?
That is. Let's see. That
Cyclonus?
Yeah, that's Cyclonus.
But yeah,
I will say that we started this conversation by being sort of, tyrannical Transformers purists, being like the beasts, the machines should only become vehicles, and then we quickly, made a gradient right into loving the animal kingdom. But I'm getting whiplash right now, which I believe is a different Transformer, because this is not a king. This is not an animal. This is not part of a kingdom. This is just a jet.
I think it's like a kingdom in like in a government sense. I don't like.
Yeah, I mean, I wish
Megatron. He gets a crown, or Starscream does.
Snake, turn into a seal or something.
Yeah. Anyway, the final one, the best one here. I might buy this because it's so funny.
This is Rat Trap. And look at this filthy ass dude. So this is a huge rat on all fours with a big horny tail, and then he turns into this scrawny man with a gun.
Just wearing knee-high socks and panties. It's so good. Also, like
his 6 friends that get their tails all cut up with each other.
That rat looks like 6 baby rats dressed up like an adult rat to get into an R-rated movie. Like, it's just all lumpy. It looks like the brother from Ratatouille, the big muscly one who's just eating trash and doesn't care.
He doesn't get what happens when you put Gruyere.
That rat looks like Okja. This is horrible. I love it. I want this toy. It's so upsetting. Oh man, No, they're great. I'm happy about this.
Rat Trap.
We've made our peace with Beast Wars.
Yes, we have.
It's fine.
And so once again, those will be available on September 26th on Hasbro Pulse and most other toy retailers. And this is they were revealed during Hasbro PulseCon. We're going to get more details about that very, very soon.